So the first semester of college is an awesome time for everybody. You get your new class schedule, you meet your roommate or your new friends, but then you have to go to the bookstore. You walk into the bookstore and you ordered your books online, and they give you this big 200-pound box, and you end up walking out with a lot less money in your pocket than you walked into the store with. I started looking into cheaper alternatives to buying textbooks when my first semester was just my textbooks alone was a little over $800. One thing that I did find that does help out on many different levels is e-textbooks. Unlike their printed counterparts, they can save you money and numerous different headaches. So I'm going to go over the financial benefits, the technological benefits, and just the practicality of using e-textbooks versus regular printed copies. So first, let's talk about the financial benefits. According to the College Board, which is a not-for-profit organization dedicated to helping students find success and opportunity in college, students spend on average $1,200 a year on college textbooks. That's almost $5,000 if you have a four-year degree. And that's only if you have, that's only if you're in college for 4 years. However, e-textbooks can provide a huge amount of savings. According to Heston College's bookstore frequently asked questions page, you can expect to pay 40 to 80% less than if you buy regular printed textbooks. So here, I just went on the bookstore's website and I looked up a few different options as far as books in many different majors. And I have the new hard copy price, the used hard copy price, and then the e-textbook price. So if we go to the next slide here, you have an average, from buying a new textbook to buying an e-textbook, you average 51.48% cheaper buying the e-textbook than the hard copy. When you go from buying a used textbook to an e-textbook, you're saving about 35.4%. The used textbook price might not seem like a lot, but if you're going from buying a new textbook to e-textbook, that's $407.50 in those 5 textbooks alone that you just saved. That's a pretty significant number for most college students, and that's just for one semester. So next, we'll look at some different features that the e-textbook has. And we have, this is actually our public speaking textbook in e-textbook form. So when you first pull up the book, it gives you the table of contents. So you can find everything that, all the different chapters, and you can go wherever you'd like to go. So we will go to Speaking to Persuade, and it'll load up the chapter, and the really interesting part about this, what this program uses is it highlights all of the really important information that you should read, and then it kind of grays out the information that's not so important unless you click on it, and in that case it brings it up so that way you can read it. And basically it's just trying to, if you're trying to study before a test or something like that, you have the important stuff that you should study first and know, and then you can look at the other options. Now different other e-textbook programs have different features as well, like allowing you to search for keywords, so you can type in a word, and it'll pull up every page that that word's on, and you can find information on anything that way that's in the book. And it'll also let you highlight and erase your highlights. So if you're reading something and you think it's important and you should know it, you can highlight it. And then if you decide the next day after class that that wasn't as important as you thought it was, you can go in and you can delete that, so then you don't have to worry about that anymore. If you did that in a regular textbook, it's there forever, and you just kind of have to scratch it out or something, I guess. And then thirdly, finally, there are a lot of practical benefits on buying an e-textbook as well. According to an article by the Denver Post, the average weight of a textbook is 3.5 pounds. So if you have 5 classes a semester, that would be about 20 pounds of books that you would have to have. Now, most tablets or e-readers are going to be on average around 1.7 pounds. So 20 pounds worth of books that you have for one semester, and that's only if you have one book per class. Sometimes you have more than one book. But if you have 20 pounds of books that can fit in 1.7 pounds, I mean, would you rather carry that around all day long or this? And the other really nice benefit that they have as well is I have a problem where I leave my books in my car when I get home, and then I go to do homework and I have to walk outside and it's cold and dark and it's miserable to go get my textbook. With an e-textbook, you can pull up your book on the computer, on your phone, on your tablet, anywhere really that you have internet access, you can pull up your book. And you can also download it so you don't even need internet access to pull it up. So again, e-textbooks, they're cheaper, they're more efficient, they're lighter weight, and they're wherever you are. You can be halfway across the country from your books and still pull up all your information. So next semester, when you're ordering your books, I urge you to at least try one ebook. Give it a shot and see how you like it. You never know, you may be surprised.